My mind has forever been changed in regards to PooCoin. I've got an article that I guarantee you will change your mind as well. And we've got a Celsius network update for you with an estimate of what people could expect that they could retrieve back from their funds from Celsius. And oh, the big bad Tether. Yep, we got to talk about Tether again as they fired their previous attestation team and now they have a new one. We get to see what Tether is backed by here within this next week. So let's start exploring some hot crypto news. What do you think about when you hear the phrase PooCoin? Better yet, comment below. Let me know what's the first thing that pops into your head. But I'm going to change your mind with this story. PooCoin, South Korean toilet turns poop into cryptocurrency. Listen to this chain of events. Poop can now be used to power electrical items. Okay. This makes poop valuable because electricity costs are going up. Okay. Students are being paid a new crypto to poop. Okay. A South Korean professor has built this totally crazy contraption that takes your poop and converts it into energy. So for every time you use the contraption, you will get paid in 10 Google coins. It translates to honey to entice you to put your number twos to good use. So when you hear of PooCoin, well, we have to change our minds now, everyone, because yes, a South Korean professor is out there who figured out a way to take natural human waste, turn it into energy, tokenize it, and reward its users for producing actual clean green energy. Sorry, clean brown energy. So we go from one big turd to another as yes, we have to talk about Celsius. Retail customers at bankrupt lender network Celsius are likely to recover just a portion of their funds at best, and the consumer business function is dead. Recoveries could be between 50 to 60 cents to the dollar, and I believe that could be on the high side because of how fast Celsius is burning through cash. They're just over $42 to $43 million a month in burn rate right now. But Celsius got approval from the court to mine Bitcoin to start raising funds, making some money. Here is the only problem, everyone. Bitcoin miners are selling their rigs because of the price of Bitcoin is so low and energy costs have gone up so high. Bitcoin mining company sells 26,200 rigs to eliminate 67 million in debt. This company here, a prominent Bitcoin miner out there, sold almost 2/3 of their rigs because of the crypto downturn, citing energy costs and inefficiency because of the price being so low. So now Celsius, got approval from the courts to mine Bitcoin. Don't know what that's going to do, but at least it is going to bring some income into Celsius as long as they're running it as a profitable arm of the business. The big takeaway from this is if Bitcoin prices start going up, miners and potentially Celsius here could start making more money off of Bitcoin, helping the entire crypto market out. The Celsius situation, though, is still very fuzzy, very early on, but the situation will be over within 3 months as Celsius burns through the rest of its cash. And now on to the Tether story, everyone. And I've been covering Tether since December of last year. Tether fires MHA Cayman as attestation provider. Yes, Tether is changing its partner to BDO Italia. Why is this important, everyone? Because when we look at the market cap of Tether right now, you can see that since the peak, they have fallen quite a bit. There were a lot of concerns out there saying that Tether wasn't backed one-to-one, or even the items that they had were things that weren't short-term cash or liquidity available. Now Tether is pivoting more over to the USDC way of doing things and going more to short-term treasury bills. In the next week, we should learn what the actual backing is behind the $60 billion stablecoin. My honest belief here is that the reason Tether is doing this is to increase investor sentiment and start getting more cash, more liquidity flowing back into Tether. You could see that they have dropped almost $20 billion from their peak. Yes, they are clawing back, but they are still very, very far off from their highs. In fact, if we zoom out to their all-time high, you could see the impact this recent pullback has had with their funding. So now you can get paid to poo in crypto with poo coins. Celsius, the other big piece of poo out there, is going to burn through cash in their next 3 months. But we're getting estimates right now that people could get back as much as 50% of what they had locked in there. We also have Tether changing partners in hopes that it will bring more investor confidence, which will bring more liquidity to Tether. Down almost $20 billion from the peak of this year, Tether could definitely use a little bit more positive PR. A bunch of us out there are going to be very excited to see what Tether's attestation report looks like and what they're using to back up their funds. I could expect some big movement market cap wise from Tether as soon as this report gets published. So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I will catch you all later.